People always ask, do your tattoos mean anything to you? Most of them don't. They just look cool. My name is Brendan. Most people call me B. I'm 23. Lived in Oregon my whole life. Hopefully trying to go to tattoo school soon. Get that started. It's really like the career I want to do. Photography, videography, hiking. So I was dating this girl for like on and off for 5 years. Super toxic relationship. Should have ended a long time ago anyway. But like basically screaming match in the parking lot, broke up with me, stormed off. My best friend at the time, not gonna name any names.
Yeah. I know. We both know.
He was like super there for me for like 2 weeks after all that happened, and which like I was like super appreciative at the time. Little did I know, he was going behind my back, hanging out with her, and they're dating and they live together and they have a dog, and yeah, that happened weeks after we broke up. So I was, needless to say, down bad, real bad. When your best friend of 10 years takes your girlfriend of 5 years, and then you're just like, what do I do now? You know, hike, draw, like don't just be stagnant. Because that's like one thing I've done in the past too, is like I'll sit there and I'll just like think and overthink, and it's like everything will just kind of like end up stacking up in your head, and then it's like you really can't handle it. And so I think with the hiking and the drawing and like all that kind of stuff, it's really like helps me get my thoughts out in a certain way. Right when like that breakup happened and everything was real bad, that's like the first thing I started doing was like, I'm just gonna go get out in the woods by myself and just like be with my thoughts, you know? And I think it's almost like a form of therapy in that sense, where it's like, you know, I just got kind of hooked on it, and then it's I just keep doing harder and harder hikes and cooler stuff, and it's like almost addicted to it in a sense now, which is like honestly really nice. It's a healthy habit to have. I keep telling myself I'm a whole different person now. It's kind of wild to think about, but like my mental has shifted a ton, which is crazy, but like with the hiking and the drawing and all this stuff, it's really just about self-care and taking care of yourself and like really making time for yourself. And I've spent a lot of time alone to figure that out, but it's really been really beneficial. It's like I can be myself unapologetically through these means, you know, all being creative. Because even with the hiking and stuff, like, yeah, it's something I'm doing by myself out in the wilderness, but like I'm taking videos and doing that whole thing too. So it's like, it's not just out in the woods by yourself kind of thing, for sure. I guess internally, it's just like a lot of habits and stuff I was doing in the past was not healthy. I was a fairly toxic person. But I think moving forward, after everything I've been through now, it's like I got rid of a lot of that, and it took a lot of self-work to get to that point. But I'm glad I'm here now, and I can say that I'm like doing pretty good. So
doing great.
Doing great.
Getting interviewed.
Getting interviewed. Follow your gut. Trust your instincts. Always look out for yourself. Not selfishly, but always put yourself first. You know, like, because at the end of the day, like, yeah, I have a bunch of friends and they're all great and I love all of them. But like, when it really comes down to it, you're all you have. Like, so really like learning how to be comfortable with yourself, being alone, really helps. Really anything that gets thrown your way, to be honest.